Welcome to the latest Evershed Sutherland Legal Insights podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this podcast and article series, Legislation Matters. My name is Nicolette Sanders. I'm a partner in the governments and infrastructure sector here at Evershed Sutherland, and I have previously been a lawyer in central government for many years. And my co-host is Farhanah Mogra.
Hi everyone, my name's Farhanah. I am a newly qualified associate in the commercial team. I've been working with Nicolette on this Legislation Matters series. I'm really excited to be speaking to you all today.
Great, thank you. Yeah, we're both very excited to be here. And our aim of this series, which is both podcasts and articles, is to take you into the world of legislation, Parliament and government in the UK, with a special focus on how you, listeners and companies and our clients out there can effectively influence this complex and interesting process. What we want to do is to demystify the complexities of the British legislative system and offer you our insights on navigating this dynamic, fascinating, but often obscure workings of one of the oldest parliaments in the world. So what are we going to expect? What are we going to cover in this series, Farhanah?
So in this Legislation Matter series, we will unpack the roles and responsibilities of the Members of Parliament and Lords. We will explore the journey of a bill from its inception to its enactment into law and provide insights into how you can engage with and impact this process.
Yes, and hopefully that will be really an interesting journey. And we're going to feature insider insights from ourselves and some case studies to provide a really good understanding of how laws are made and how they impact the business environment and what you can do to influence and change them. And obviously, Parliament is not a static thing. It is going on at all times, other than when they're on their very long recesses, of course. But just thinking about what's actually happening in Parliament at the moment, is there anything that's particularly caught your eye, Farhanah?
There are a number of significant bills currently being debated. Two that are currently drawing significant attention is the Assisted Dying Bill. That's at the time of recording in its second reading in the House of Lords. There's also a Pensions Reform Bill, which is in its earlier stages and in the second reading in the House of Commons. So why should you tune into this Legislation Matter series?
Well, that is a good question, and we're hoping to answer that now. As you say, there's a lot going on, and it is amazing when you listen to the news how often you hear about legislation being debated. So it's a living place, and living processes going on. So why should you tune in? I mean, whatever your function is, whether you're a corporate leader, public affairs professional, whether you're planning, what your business is going to be engaging with over the next 6 months or 12 months. We aim to offer those insights and knowledge, which is going to enhance your ability to think about how you can achieve your strategic objectives in the context of the UK politics and government. And so please do join us as we navigate the so-called corridors of power and shed light on the legislative process. And we hope that every episode will bring you closer to the heart of UK legislation and Parliament. So just to look ahead briefly, what are the highlights of what we're going to be doing, Farhanah?
So we will release a podcast regarding interacting with the government, where we will consider how decisions get made, how you can get involved and respond to a consultation, and our experiences in navigating government interaction. We will also release some articles, one being Interacting with Parliament, where you can learn about the functions of Parliament and how to strategically position your company to influence the legislative process and effectively engage with parliamentary procedures. And lastly, we will release an article, Interacting with Legislation, where you can follow a bill's path through the House of Commons and the House of Lords from its first reading to the final royal assent, and gain insights onto how to respond to legislation and influence existing laws and regulations to support your business's goals.
Great, thank you. So I hope that you will join us for one or more of those podcasts and episodes to come. And our next episode, as Farhanah said, will be interacting with the UK government. So we look forward to you joining us then. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Evershed Sutherland Legal Insights podcast.